Alright guys, I did get a bunch of requests asking me how to make the Ninja Star or the Shuriken. So I'm going to teach you how to do that today. I'd also like to teach you guys how to make the original Japanese crane, which is also really fun to make. Possibly how to do a rocket ship. And this is also really fun to make. It's similar to making the paper balloon, but there are a lot of more advanced folds involved. The Ninja Star is pretty simple to make. There's no real advanced folds or pocketing or anything like that. It's kind of like making a football, except what you're going to do is you're going to split this paper in half, and you're going to make two of these, which are they're then going to fit into each other in order to make your Ninja Star. So I'm going to show you how to do that today, and what you're going to need is a piece of printer paper. Now, scissors are optional. I'm not going to use them in the tutorial because it doesn't really matter if you have rough edges. So once you have a piece of paper, you're ready to begin. Alright, there's a few different ways that you can make a Ninja Star. One requires that you have a square piece of paper. Now the way that I do it, I just use a full printer sheet that doesn't require that you waste any of the paper. And what that does is it actually makes it a little bit thicker than some of the other ones that you might find. So it is pretty heavy, and you do have sharp ends, so if you're going to throw them, just be careful not to hit anyone in the eye. So what you want to do is you want to hold the paper like this, and you're going to fold it in half. So grab this end, fold it down, and you want it to go edge to edge. You don't have to be too neat about it, but once it's edge to edge, you make a crease, and then you're just going to rip it in half, basically. So just run your fingernail against it a few times, and then you could rip it in half. Okay, so now you're going to make two identical pieces, which are then going to fit into each other. So I'm going to go through with you how to make one of them, and then you're going to make the other one, and then I will show you how to put them together and finish your Ninja Star. Okay, so once you split the paper in half, you want to hold it just like this so that the longer ends are horizontal. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half. So you meet the edge to edge as always, and make a crease. Then you're going to fold it in half once more, making a horizontal fold. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. Now what you want to do is you want to fold it in half this way. And you just make a crease like that. So now you should have something that looks like that. So to make things a little bit easier for you to see exactly where the folds are occurring, I'm just going to make a line here at the halfway point. Alright, so now that you have the paper that's folded in half like that, what you want to do is you want to hold it like that horizontally, and you're going to take this edge here and you're going to fold it onto that line. And you want to fold it down. Make a crease, so you should have something like that. Flip it around 180 degrees, and you're going to do the same thing with this end. So you want to fold it down onto that line. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like that. Now what you do is you flip it over completely. Just make sure it's nice and flat. You want to fold everything and make good creases. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this end, and I'll make another line. You want to take this end of the paper and you want to fold it onto that line, right where it meets this fold here. Okay? And you want to do the same for the other side. Okay, so you should have something that looks like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this corner and you're going to fold it down into this corner. So you want to take it and you want to fold it just like that. So that it looks like that. Then you're going to fold it straight down. Flip it around. Take this corner, fold it down into this corner, and you're going to fold this one straight down also. So you should have something that looks just like this. And you're finished with making one piece. So now you're going to have to make an identical piece, and then we're going to fit them together. Joining the two pieces that we just created is exactly the same thing as locking the flaps of a box. Now some of you might not know what I'm talking about, but if you take one flap, put the next flap down, the next one, and if you lift this one up and you tuck this flap underneath, the flaps of the box are now locked. And that's how you can close a box without tape, pretty much. So what you want to do is you want to take the two pieces that you created, and as you'll see, I drew little arrows here. This is a line here, if you consider this middle line here. What you want to do is you want to hold the one on the right horizontally, like that, and you want to hold this line vertically, like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to just open the flaps, and you want to just fit them inside. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put this flap down first, and you're going to put this one over it. So we're going to go in a clockwise direction. So this one should be all the way in the middle on the bottom. So 1, then you do this one, 2, then you do this one, 3, and then this one is going to go over this edge and is going to go under this edge here. So you kind of want to tuck it in there. And then all you have to do is kind of just flatten it out. And there you go. You have a ninja star. Now, it might be a little bit tough for you to kind of tuck it in. All you got to do is just kind of lift it up a little bit if you're having a little trouble, and you'll see that you should be able to fit that last one in there. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I will hopefully have the Japanese crane and possibly the rocket ship coming as well. So just let me know what you guys thought, and thanks for watching.